constant rotation, it's all about the wrist.
We're the Box Office Bros, and here's your box office results. Forgot about that. Here's the results for the box office. The dates are January 20th through the 22nd, 2017. This is the weekend that just passed. Today is Monday, January 23rd. My name's Garrett. This is Kyle. Reminder. Coming in at number 1 is Split. Newest movie by M. Night Shyamalan starring James McAvoy.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah, I couldn't either because when we went in there Thursday night,
that bitch was packed.
It was fucking.
That bitch was fucking
ridiculously packed. $40 million opening weekend. Nothing to sneeze at. I heard that the movie's budget was $10 million. BoxOfficeMojo.com is where we're getting all these results.
Wouldn't be surprised, actually.
But they don't have a budget listed.
Yeah.
So if it is $10 million just in the United States on opening weekend, making 4 times your budget is nothing to sneeze at. That is actually something to go celebrate.
The only thing that's surprising to me about $10 million is that James McAvoy's in it. And I mean, like, I don't know.
He's not as big of a star as I think people.
I guess that's true. Like I'm pumping him up because of X-Men, but
yeah,
a lot of
X-Men
people aren't
helps.
fans of X-Men.
X-Men helps, but X-Men movies actually don't ever make $1 billion.
Yeah,
so they're
exactly.
not the bigger side of superhero movies. If that makes sense. They're always in like the 600. Oh, that's so little money, but like $600 million is like usually where they're at, and that's fucking amazing. I mean,
hey, I'll take $600 million any day.
No movie's costing that unless it's reportedly Avengers Infinity War costing like $400 million.
We'll see.
Coming in at number 2 is XXX, The Return of Xander Cage. $20.1 million for them this weekend on a budget of $85 million. They have a far larger budget than Split did, and
a lot more special effects in that.
And they made half the money
Split
this weekend. The drop from 1 to 2 this weekend is literally half. It's $20 million difference.
For opening weekend, making $20 million when Vin Diesel is your main selling point of that movie. Hey, good job, not Split. Good job, XXX.
He's a fucking social media powerhouse, dude.
I know he is, but he's
can't
like
downplay that.
I guess so. He's
you know
not
what
really.
I mean? He has
a
lot of
big
reach
on Facebook as he used to.
How many
be.
posts did he make though? From the minute that he signed the contract to filming to shooting, how many posts do you think he
the amount of posts
XXX?
that he put on XXX is probably up there with the amount of posts that Dwayne Johnson's been putting out for everything in general.
And I remember, I'm sorry, I don't have this number in front of me. I could easily pull it up, but I believe it made $50 million overseas this weekend. So, I mean, they're making money.
Yeah, I'm not thinking
it's a
that
lose
they're
your mind
worried
action
at all.
movie. It's very easy to watch, I would say. If you
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'll probably enjoy that movie more than I enjoyed Split.
Our review after the previews, reviews, non-spoiler, and full spoilers, as well as the full review, is up on our channel right now, as well as podcast services around the globe. Coming in at number 3 is our number 1 from last year, Hidden Figures. Last week, sorry. $15.7 million for this weekend, only dropping 24%. 83.7 total gross right now in the United States on a $25 million budget, and this movie's getting a lot of Oscar buzz. So if anything, there could be a little bit of an upswing after this week's predictions or nominees that go out tomorrow on the 24th of January. Yeah. So there could be a little bit of an upswing. So I would honestly argue that this could remain in the top 5.
You know, it's a
even
trip.
at
It's
3.
on its 5th week in theaters right now.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, man. This shit's killing it.
And it's like the buzz from tomorrow night could actually bring this movie up. Maybe
bring it
not
to
like
2 or keep it right at 3, which is a fucking strong feat. And only dropping 24% is like
I still haven't
amazing.
seen it. That bums me out. Like I wanted to see this so bad when they first released the trailer, and I still have yet to. I mean, I'm gonna go see it tomorrow.
It's gaining theaters right now too, but it isn't a full public wide release. So
I'm for sure gonna see this tomorrow. After
you're gonna see that tomorrow?
Yeah.
I might. I don't know what I'm gonna see. I might see XXX, but I'll figure it out. Coming in at
definitely not an Oscar contender.
No, but I kind of want to just not. I don't want to think. I just saw Silence like in the past week, and Split was kind of
Split made me think too much because I had to fill in all the holes.
You took
that they
shit
left
too
open.
serious. Again, go watch that after the previous reviews if you want to see Kyle fucking lose his mind. Coming in at number 4 is Sing, the Illumination, right?
Illuminate.
Yeah, Illuminate.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, the animated studio that makes
whatever.
Despicable Me. Why did we take so much time out of our day to really figure out what the fuck this shit was called? Doesn't matter. They made Sing. Sing came in at number 4. It's on its 5th week, same as Hidden Figures.
They're doing amazing.
Making $9 million, dude. This shit's already made $249.3 million domestically on a $75 million budget. So, god damn it, animated movies are always just coming through guns a-blazing.
In their defense, we haven't seen this movie yet, so we don't know if it falls into that that category of not graded or maybe?
No, I didn't say good. I just meant that animated movies always make money.
No. I mean, I'm talking about a
It's
past,
super box office, bros. We don't care about quality. We care about money, dude.
I'm talking about past discussion that we had.
What?
I'm talking about the past discussion we had where we're talking about how like it doesn't matter if it's actually a really good movie or not. Mm-hmm. I think
it doesn't because it's making $249.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't matter.
That's more money than any of these movies in the first few months.
I just mean like I can't say if it's actually good or not because we haven't seen it.
Let's scroll because the only other movie that has in the multiple hundreds or just even the hundreds of millions is Rogue One. And as we scroll down, the next one is Moana, which is animated. And after that, the next one is Fantastic Beasts, which is a big franchise. Doctor Strange, big franchise. Trolls is the next one. So animated. 3 out of the top 6 in the $100+ million range on Box Office Mojo on the breakdown for the weekend
are animated. Now, scroll real quick and see if there's any animated movies that are less than 100,000.
Maybe Kubo, but Kubo's nowhere to be found here. Yeah, I know.
Kubo's not even in theaters anymore.
There won't be, dude, because there's not enough to supply. It's like they pick it so smart. They span them out like maybe, Harry and the Snowman, maybe. I'm not seeing anything. If you are, let me know.
Also, Harry and Snowman.
You said Monster Trucks wasn't animated, and this whole time I thought it was.
Oh, so, yeah, that's not animated.
Yeah, that was a bad. I should have done my research.
That's like, if that's animated, then so is Flubber.
Oh, got you. All right. Yeah. Flubber's, no. Rest in peace. To Flubber.
Not to Robin Williams.
I know. I was making a joke, but it wasn't a good one. I guess The Tree and a Monster Calls is pretty animated. And Sully was, there's some animated
also, on that level,
expressions.
if a Monster Calls is animated, then Lord of the Rings is animated.
Sully made $125 million, though, in the States. That's pretty good, dude.
Good for them.
Fuck yeah. That's like actually really good for Tom Hanks. He never makes money in the box office. It sucks, but Forrest Gump didn't make that much money.
That's true.
Yeah.
Which is insane because that's the only movie that people our age talk about these days.
Yep. I like to see Lion in the top 15 with only 575 theaters. It's only made $16.3 million, but with that little theaters, that means people continuously are seeing this movie just because it's supposed to be fucking amazing.
I like that Underworld: Blood Wars is also in the top 15, and they still made over $1 million, almost $2 million this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like everyone at the $5 theater is seeing that because that's like quality control. Even it's like only shit movies, so they're like Doctor Strange for the 18th time, or just one,
or Underworld,
or Blood Wars. You know what I mean?
Blood Wars.
Yeah, and then to close out the top 5 is La La Land. It's on its 7th week, so nothing to sneeze at there.
Making
$8.4 million, only down 42%. I honestly expected it to be at a higher place. We'll get into that, but gaining 17 theaters. This movie's same thing. These Oscar nominations may throw it up, but honestly, that Golden Globes weekend was the weekend that we fucking fucked up. I don't know what we did, but it's all right. 89.7 million in the States on a $30 million budget. To close out the top 10 is coming in at number 6, Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, finally off the top 10, top 5, still going to be in the top 10 for a long time. Number 7, Monster Trucks, from number 2 all the way to number 7. Damn.
What are you talking about? It's at 7 and it was at 7 last week.
Oh, second week, dude. These charts, sometimes Excel sheets, if you don't know what cell you're looking at, fuck me. Number 8, Patriots Day, making $5.7 million, dropping 15%. 22.3 total gross in the United States on a $45 million budget. Sorry, Wahlberg.
Sorry, Wahlberg.
Number 8, Sleepless, $3.4 million, down 58%. And number 10, Bye Bye Man. It's down from number 4 of last week, and it made $3.4 million. I almost put that in my top 5 last week, so I'm so happy that I did.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't too, because I mean that's the typical horror movie. It's going to be top for a minute. Now I think that's different with Split because Split wasn't technically a horror movie. That was more of a
it was marketed as one, though.
Yeah, it was marketed horror, but it felt like a drama.
And then the only 2 new releases this week that did not make it in the top 10 is number 11, The Founder. That's Michael Keaton's joint with about the Big Macs and such.
Stealing made McDonald's from
$3.4 million on 1,100 theaters. That's pretty good.
See, I kind of want to see that now.
Number 19 is The Resurrection of Gavin Stone. Made $1.2 million. On 890
I'm surprised that one didn't make as much, or it didn't make...
Got very, very limited releases. I mean,
The
Founders,
that's true. Yeah, it's 890 theaters.
Yeah. it's like Silence right now, where like you can go see Silence, but you're gonna not be. It's not gonna be the big marquee thing on the outside of the theater.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta look for it.
Check out Fences. They lost 649 theaters.
Yeah. Oh damn, they dropped half, dude. So something's going on. I mean, it already made $48.7 million. So
it is its 6th week. So.
Yeah. So I think that's just it's the end of its run right now. I bet if it really gets that big Oscar push and Denzel starts winning some shit, you're gonna see another push. For that bitch.
it might jump up in theater count again.
Definitely.
Anything else to see on there?
No, not really, man. That's gonna be about it. But let's get into last week's box office predictions and let's see how we did.
Yeah, I mean,
so to review, number 1 was Split, number 2 was Triple X, number 3 was Hidden Figures, number 4 was Sing, and number 5 was La La Land. Kyle, your prediction was number 1 was Split, number 2 Hidden Figures, number 3 Triple X, number 4 La La Land, and number 5 Sing. Split. Great job.
Not necessarily killing it with 1 point here, but I want to say that I'm proud of myself for getting all 5 in the top 5 in there. Like, I got all the 5 movies. They're just not in the right place.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you too. Let's not undercut that. I'm fucking proud of you.
Yeah, you know why? Because you fucking did too.
I know. For my predictions last week, I got 1 Split, 2 La La Land, 3 Hidden Figures, 4 Triple X, and 5 Sing. I got 2 correct with the Hidden Figures at number 3. Are we doing a sliding scale? How does it work? Or are they all worth the same points no matter the place?
Oh, no, they're all worth 1 point.
Okay, cool. So then that would put us for the year-to-date total for Super Box Office Pros Extravaganza. I don't know. We need to come up with a name for this tournament that we're doing. But yeah, I have 2. Kyle has 1. There's
you know
so
what we
many
should
more.
do next year? Only because I don't want to say this year, but because it's already gone.
Yeah.
But next year we should do 1 point if you get a movie in the top 5 that's in there, and 2 if you get it in the right place.
Okay. I was thinking we could do 5 points for like never mind. Anyways, fucking that is it. Back to our future selves.